Hello there, my name's Terri, and I am just, oh, that one wants to come out actually, just dropped out. Fear. Fear. And on the card it says, I realise that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. All right, so the opposite to fear is love, basically. All right, and you've got to ask yourself, what are your fears? All right, what scares you, what are you afraid of? All right, sometimes you have to face up to it. Once you do face up to it, it doesn't seem as bad as what it might have been in the first place. Okay, sometimes you can't just brush things under the carpet, because you can't, because at the end of the day it's going to stop you in your tracks anyway, because like the universe has a funny way of working. It actually wants you to face it. It wants you to face up to what you're afraid of. What are you afraid to let go of? All right, now from that place comes a place of, maybe you're afraid of the unknown. Maybe you're too attached to familiar situations, familiar friends, familiar family, familiar job. All right, it's normal to you, isn't it? And when you get up in the morning, you kind of you do the same things over and over again. You get up, your alarm goes off, you look at your phone. All right, you think, oh God, another day, got to go to work, or I've got to do this, or I've got to do that. All right, and it can bring you down. All right, and so you've already planned your day before you've even got out of bed, as soon as that alarm clock's gone off. All right, try to do things in a different way. All right, try to sort of set good intentions. So your alarm goes off in the morning, and yes, it's going to be a good day today. All right, and no matter what comes my way, I'm going to face up to it. It's going to, even if it's something that's going to be challenging, that you're going to say to yourself, what is this showing me? All right, start showing up for yourself. All right, start standing in your own power. Don't kind of shy away from the things that you feel uncomfortable with as well. If you do feel uncomfortable about something, all right, you've got to ask yourself why it makes you feel uncomfortable. All right, or does somebody that you're around make you feel uncomfortable at certain times? If you're finding that or feeling that, ask yourself why you feel the way that you do. All right, everything literally is an awareness. Everything is literally energy. All right, the highest energy that we have is love. All right, and it's getting back into that place of being within your heart center. All right, and just retracting back onto that. If you're having a difficult situation, if you're having a difficult day, all right, try to just be aware of it. Just stop in your tracks, all right, and just focus on your breathing. All right, take your attention away from what you're finding difficult, what you're feeling uncomfortable about. All right, just stop and pause at that moment. All right, okay, I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable with this now. What do I do with it? All right, what do I need to do? Do I need to take 5 minutes for myself? Okay, if you do, then you take 5 minutes to yourself. Bring yourself back into your center. Bring yourself back in alignment with yourself, all right, with your thoughts and your emotions, all right? If you practice doing those things on a day-to-day basis, or when you feel like that you're feeling a little bit uncomfortable, or you're faced with a difficult situation, just stop and pause, all right? Center yourself. You can actually just take a few deep breaths and everything, all right? That will help you to become more in alignment with yourself, all right? And focus on your heart, all right? And then once you feel okay again, once you feel more centered, then you can go back to where you were, all right, and feel more grounded within your own self, within that own situation that you find yourself that you were in, all right? And then you can kind of face it a little bit more, all right? And then as the day goes on, if you feel like it's creeping in again, you take yourself off, all right? Get yourself centered, concentrate on your breathing, or go and have a cup of coffee, go and have something to eat, all right? And then you can come back, all right? But ask yourself why you feel the way that you do, why you feel uncomfortable about a situation. Because it's all about an awareness. This is all about you. Everything is always about you and how you feel within any given situation. Nobody knows what you're feeling inside. All right. So if you feel it's difficult to actually just speak up about your emotions and what you're feeling. Some people are. Some people don't like to talk about their problems, all right? But that's okay. But then, like, if you're bottling things up, then what's going to happen is you're going to get all these little things that pops up and up and up and up and up, and the slightest thing can actually just like explode out, all right? That's no good to no one. But if that's you, then like there are different ways that you can go about things, all right? Just be in the moment with it, and then you're more prepared, all right? And you can slowly face things, all right? And a different way, all right? There's always a way around something, all right? But it's how you cope and respond in any particular situation, all right? You're only human, all right? You only know you like you know yourself, all right? Another thing that you can do to help yourself is like you can actually write things down, all right? You're not bottling things up, you're letting it out. You're kind of like releasing, all right? Because you are. Maybe this is also a time for you to like focus on that now for yourself and face up to the things that you find difficult, all right? And when you're facing it head on, then it's not going to seem as bad as the following days come in for you also. Anyway, I'm going to leave that message there for anybody that needs to see or hear this message. And whatever you're doing today, always take care of yourself. Much love, Terri.